At Encounter this year, I really learned about the whole no excuses topic, because that was the main topic. And I really sort of learned what my main excuses were. Like, I'm not good enough, or other people are better at this than me, or like, yeah, why me? I'm just not cut out for this. But that God has a plan for everyone, and if He's calling you to something, it's for a reason.
There are no excuses, and a lot of times excuses are what we make to get out of doing stuff, when in reality we really need to do it, and it's just a fear that we have.
God is bigger than my weaknesses and things that I think I'm not qualified for, and He turns those into His strengths, because we don't need to be strong in order to serve Him and bring Him glory.
Something that I liked during Encounter was when Miss Smith gave us like practical steps and like different ways to approach it instead of just praying.
I like the story of Daniel, that where like God like helped like the Daniel and his friends were like kept faith about God, and they kept following God no matter what happened to them. Yeah.
For the first time, I saw that biblical characters weren't like, because in my child mind, I always thought, oh, they argued with God, but like that was what it was categorized as. Not, God kept giving them answers to their problems, and they kept making excuses. But like for the first time, I saw how human they all were.
Yeah, like it was a lot easier to relate to like Bible characters when you saw them like struggling with a lot of the same things that I have, just like in normal way.
I like the way that Joss said about Cedric, Meshach, and Abednego, that they stood up for their faith, and that's what I want to do.
It gave me, I don't know, like kind of hope that God has faith in me and that I can do anything with God.
Yeah. I liked when Miss Smith gave us the talk about abiding and stuff, because it's not our job to do any of those other things that God's supposed to do. It's just supposed to be our job to abide, and she was just really practical in a way that it's just comforting. It was like, oh, there's all these ways that I can just abide and I don't have to do anything else.
One thing that got reinforced for me at Encounter was that even if you don't see God or feel Him, that He's still working, and that was really good for me at that point in time.
So my favorite session was when Donna Smith came and she talked about John and how we should abide in the vine being God and His will. And it really impacted me because, we look for fulfillment all the time, and just how if we rely on ourselves and our own motivations, we're just going to fail. But once we take the step to completely trust in God and trust Him with our lives and the future, then that's when things start to work out.